Do you know when it's best to bake, pan sear, or grill your fish? Mastering a variety of cooking techniques means you'll enjoy the benefits of each method and understand how to prepare delicious meals with your available time and equipment. When cooking fish, one of the best tools to have is a flexible fish spatula, like this one here. It's a lot thinner than a regular spatula, so it allows you to get underneath the fish without tearing the skin. If you don't have one on hand, you can use a pair of tongs, but just be extra careful when flipping your fish to make sure that you're not pulling too hard and breaking your fish apart, especially if you're cooking a skin-on fillet. Pan frying fish offers a healthier twist on deep frying, using less oil to achieve a tasty result. If you're looking for some crispy skin, this is the perfect method for you. It's great for thicker portions of fish and makes it easier to monitor your temperature. Today, we're using Fulton's finest Atlantic salmon portions and our wild ahi tuna steaks. Before cooking your fish, make sure it's fully thawed and patted dry. Remove your fish from the refrigerator 10 minutes before cooking to slightly warm to room temperature. For seasonings, we're keeping it really simple today with just a little bit of salt and freshly ground black pepper. You can also brush a light coat of oil on the fish before adding it to the pan. You want to make sure that you properly heat and oil your pan before adding the fish. Our Atlantic salmon portions come with the skin on, and we want to get that skin nice and crispy in the pan, which means adding it skin side down first. You'll see the fish cook about 2/3 of the way through as it turns opaque, and then you can flip it. The skin will release itself when it's perfectly crisped up and ready to flip. Keep in mind that your fish will continue cooking even after removing it from the heat. To tell when your fish is done, you can use a thermometer or you can test the doneness by gently inserting a fork. The FDA recommends cooking seafood to an internal temperature of 145 degrees Fahrenheit, but some fish taste the best when cooked to a lower temperature. We prefer our salmon cooked to approximately 125 degrees Fahrenheit. It's best to experiment to find out your personal preferences. Tuna, on the other hand, is a fish that tastes best when it's still nice and rare in the center. Giving your tuna a quick sear on each side before taking it out of the pan allows it to get a nice, crispy outside while maintaining its tender pink center. Grilling fish offers unmatched flavor and speed, with a unique smoky taste, and it's quick cooking. It's great for portions up to 2 inches thick and provides a nice, crispy skin. Today, we're using a gas grill, but you can use a charcoal grill as well. Be sure to properly heat your grill before adding the fish. We like to heat ours to between 400 and 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Typically, fish with firmer flesh and fish that is at least 1 inch thick is best for the grill. Just like we did when we were pan searing, you want to make sure your fish is fully thawed and patted dry before cooking it. For seasoning, we're again keeping it simple with a little bit of salt and some freshly ground black pepper. We're also going to brush a light coat of oil on our fish before we add it to the grill. It's also a great idea to use a clean cloth dipped in vegetable oil to grease the grates of your grill before you cook, to keep the fish from sticking. For the salmon, again we're going to start skin side down so we can get that skin nice and crispy. If your fish has skin, your average cooking time will be about 4 to 5 minutes per inch of thickness. If you're using a skinless fillet, it will be closer to 3 to 5 minutes per side per inch of thickness. We know it's hard, but avoid the urge to keep flipping and prodding your fish while it cooks. When it starts to turn opaque and brown around the edges, it's typically ready to flip. The FDA recommends cooking seafood to an internal temperature of 145 degrees Fahrenheit, but some fish taste the best when cooked to a lower temperature. We prefer our salmon cooked to approximately 125 degrees Fahrenheit. For tuna, just like when we were pan frying, you want to give your fish a quick sear on each side and remove it from the grill. Similar to salmon, tuna is a fish that tastes best when cooked to a lower temperature. We prefer our tuna cooked to 115 or 120 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's all there is to it. Now you know how to pan fry and grill fish. If you're a seafoodie, check out fultonfishmarket.com for more recipes and fishy tales.